Guys, it's done. I believe I have superpowers. I'm talking about X-Men, Superman type crazy Marvel shiz. Have you ever been able to read into the future? As in, you already know what the next thing is gonna happen, and then it happens on a consistent basis for months? I kept this to myself because I didn't really want to share it with people, because what if people got scared or they would think that like I am absolutely out of my mind? But guess what? That already happened. I didn't even talk about how crazy intense and deep my my abilities are. And they asked me to go see a psychiatrist, and they're like, whoa, you know what, like, I think what you're doing is a little bit too erratic. But most people, they are living a life that is boring, and they're not doing anything out of the ordinary. So when they see something out of the ordinary, they're completely boggled. But that doesn't mean that magic doesn't exist. That doesn't mean that we have not unlocked all our brain capacity. It doesn't mean that we are not able to do more than we actually think that we can. You hear these success stories every single day of people doing absolutely crazy things, right? Getting tens of millions of dollars of investment overnight. People running super, super fast. Think about the Olympics. Think about the people we look up to. Voices that sound like angels. And then when you compare that to your life or the life of the person next to you telling you what they're experiencing, there is so much skepticism, and there's so many things that people just don't grasp. And when somebody tells you, oh, look, I have this awesome idea and I think it's gonna work, or look, I think I've accomplished this, or like, I think I have some like great insight in something, sometimes it's good to listen to them and just understand that, you know what, maybe my experience complements your experience, and our experience together is some unique thing that we're creating the world, reality, right? But don't discredit the next person, because you don't really know what they're going through, okay? But that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is that I am so happy that I personally in my life have unlocked some incredible abilities that I have been using somewhat, mostly to entertain myself, but also to make my life better. And I know that you also are probably experiencing crazy things, and maybe you want to keep it to yourself, or you don't want to, freak people out by telling them your reality. So then you know, you're capping, you're like holding things back, and maybe you feel like you're lying to yourself. And if that's you, I want you to know that you're not alone, and that it's okay to believe in things like magic. Like, we all believed in Santa Claus, the Tooth Fairy. Why can't we believe in ourselves? And why can't we believe in our own personal power? Now, this is the point of this video. I just wanted to share that right now. Oh man, sometimes I feel like the pressure is mounting, and like the stress of life is just, gets worse and worse and worse with time. And and sometimes I don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing, so then I do a bunch of different things, and I try to make everything, like, stuff happen, but sometimes it doesn't happen as fast as I want it to, or in the way that I want it to. And I think that's just part of life, and it's part of what I'm just experiencing and living and learning about. That said, I want you to know that no matter what you're experiencing, I want you to know that you're not alone, and that it's okay to talk about it to the right people, and it's okay to share your experience, right? You are not crazy, you are not delusional, you don't need to go see a mental health professional unless you're really suffering. If it's going well and it's just that people don't understand you, just trust me, there are millions and millions of people around the world that are doing the exact same thing that you are. They're experiencing the same thing, they're living the same thing, and they're trying to make their reality as good as possible, just like you are. So, just that. Have a great day, have a great weekend, and I hope that you're absolutely killing it, and that you're happy and you're making the most out of your life, and that you have a great relationship. So, yada, 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 all the other things that I always wish you guys. All right, take care.